Hello everyone, my name is Hectic and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to be ranking all of the Valorant Frenzy skins from worst to best. These are all the Frenzy skins as of right now. So I will be ranking them for this. If I miss any Frenzy skins, let me know in the comments down below. Let's take care of some other things before we get into this. Please consider subscribing to this channel if you like this type of content. And leave this video a like if you end up liking this. If we can reach 200 subscribers on this channel, I'll reveal what mouse I use while gaming. Yeah, pretty good goal. So now let's get into this. Starting off in a random order, just like we do, and I just realized I have two of the same image up here, so oof. Starting off with some things first is I just got to make sure that I have every single skin right now. It appears I do. Starting off with the Prime Frenzy. Now I'm a little biased about this one because I own it, and specifically the blue version. Prime 2.0 Frenzy is pretty drippy. I'd recommend only getting the default or the blue variant. Doesn't look good anywhere else. Prime is always a top tier skin, so starting at S. By the way, the tiers, we're only going through B tier here. All of this other stuff is just space for me to place my images. Yes, S means superior. These are the best of the best tier skins. A is just average, and B is just is really bad. I don't recommend anybody get anything in the B tier. S, Prime 2.0 Frenzy. Prime is always gonna be S tier, yeah? Next up, we have the Sensation Frenzy. Sensation Frenzy is this looks like what like a preschooler doodles like on a piece of paper, just all of these colors that somehow just mangled together, and they pass it as art, but little do they know art actually has it needs to be a little better than just some scribbles and colors on a piece of paper. And that goes for creating Valorant skins as well. These need to be better than just scribbles on pixels. So yeah, this is B tier. This is utter crap. I don't recommend you get this at all. Next up is the Rush Frenzy. Now the Rush Frenzy flops pretty hard, you know. Yeah, Rush Frenzy, I don't recommend anybody get this. If you actually spend money on this skin, shame on you. There goes like 20 bucks down the hole. Actually, I'm pretty sure this is only 875 Valorant points, so it's probably like 10 bucks. Still, if you spend 10 bucks on this trash skin just to have a skin, shame on you. Just buy the battle pass and get some Radianite with that, yeah? Don't do that. Don't buy the Rush skin. Rush is it better than nothing? No, I'd rather have no skin at all than the freaking Rush Frenzy. Yikes. Don't say that. Next up is the Horizon Frenzy. Now, don't get me wrong, I actually like the Horizon skins for green screen skins. The Horizon Frenzy in particular. This is not bad, even if you need a placeholder, and it looks like a sunset. So you know what comes with good sunsets? Better wins in your comp games. Yeah. If you use this skin, you're guaranteed to win every single comp game. I don't have this equipped, so I don't win every single comp game. Average. This is just an average tier skin. Next up, we're gonna have the Phoenix Agent Contract skin, also known as the Spitfire Frenzy. Now this, I remember grinding so hard from this, for this. And I was really satisfied once I get it because this was actually a drippy Frenzy skin, and it still is. Spitfire Frenzy, who doesn't like flames on this? This is like, looks like something like Guy Fieri would put on his car or something. Or if you were to just ask me to describe him, I would immediately think these colors. So Spitfire Frenzy, pretty good. Yeah, it's worth grinding the Phoenix contract for this. I got this so early in the game, and I actually got an ace using it. Pretty cool, the legacy behind this, at least in my use. And for an agent contract skin, that's pretty drippy. S tier. Next up is the Origin Frenzy. Now, this Doctor Strange type shit has some interesting variants to it. The only really good variant is the white variant. So I wouldn't recommend actually spending money and Radianite on this just to get the white variant. But if you do, just get the white variant. Don't get any other variant of Origin skins ever. Yeah, Riot messed up a little bit with this, with the colors on this. They were making it try to look as techy, but made it look too as techy. And nobody likes ancient artifacts. That's like, what are you, a boomer? Yeah, no, get this out of here. Yeah, but it is better than some of the other things below it, so I am going to place it in A tier though. Glitch Pop Frenzy. This is like the god tier of like everything. Yeah, A tier Glitch Pop Frenzy. Everybody has this, except for me because I spent money on the Prime Frenzy. But yeah, Glitch Pop Frenzy, drippy as heck, and gets you lots of kills. Yes, Glitch Pop Frenzy, automatic S tier. And I suck at resizing photos. Next up is the Elder Flame Frenzy. Elder Flame Frenzy is the only Elder Flame skin I really don't like. Actually, the Judge is there too. The Elder Flame Frenzy, it's basically a mini dragon. Like, and then you have to train it to become a bigger dragon. Oh no, how to train your dragon? Oh no, you're getting bumped down a tier for making me have to think of that movie. Horrible movie, by the way. But yeah, it's definitely one of the more popular and one of the more drippy ones, but not enough for me to personally to put it into S tier. I'm gonna have to put it into A tier. Yikes. Next up is the Coutiure Frenzy. But despite the fact looking like literal freaking white chocolate, it actually looks pretty cool. And this is apparently a Battle Pass skin. The very first Battle Pass that came out, which I didn't play that thing because I didn't know Valorant existed, and I only played during the second act, so I'm kind of sad. This would be one of the Frenzy skins I'd actually equip every now and then. One of the better Couture skins out there. So, yeah, it's alright though. So I'm putting it in A tier. Next up is the Celestial Frenzy. I find the skin pretty rare because nobody really uses the Frenzy a lot anymore. Well, actually, Frenzy meta is getting a little more popular, but the Celestial skins just aren't as poppin' as they could be. The only two skins that people really ever got were the Celestial Phantom and the Celestial Fan. I have seen a couple of Celestial Frenzies out there, but really pretty rare, honestly. I probably would have been the one that would only pick up the Frenzy out of it, or the Phantom, but yeah, there's better drip than that out there, but it's definitely better than nothing, and definitely better than what came before it in the B tier. So A tier for sure. Next up is the Blastex Phantom, or I'm sorry, Blastex Frenzy. Blastex Frenzy literally shoots Nerf bullets, and who doesn't want to shoot Nerf darts at people every now and then? So yeah, especially if you upgrade this to the blue variant, which I recommend you do that for every Blastex skin. Wow, I'm just mispronouncing words all over the place. Blastex Frenzy is pretty darn drippy, and I actually consider it into S tier. One of the more popular ones of these too. Next up is the Default Frenzy. Now, Default Frenzy, I always include the default skins into this because sometimes there's just drip that they think are drip, that the art team thinks are drip, but then they're not, and then it just makes the standard skins just look drippy. And looking at what we have in B tier, I'd rather use a Default Frenzy than anything in B tier. So Default gets A tier. Next up is the Sky Swooping Frenzy. This is the agent contract skin. I tried this out in game and it looks like literal shit. Like if your dog just shat in the backyard, this is what it would look like, yeah? And what is that name? Swooping. Yeah, let's just swoop on out of here and just put this in B tier. This is total trash. Don't complete Sky's contract for the hopes of getting this Frenzy skin. Do complete the Sky contract because then you can flex on people that you played this game for 1,000,000 hours. Actually, I do have 1,000 hours on this game. That's no cap. I'm level 259 on Valorant. Account level is 259 and I'm still stuck in bronze 3. Big oof. If you don't believe me, we'll queue up right now and you can see. Yes. Next up is the Monarch Frenzy. This is another Battle Pass skin where the right art team was trying to make some drip, but honestly kind of failed. I don't know what they were thinking with the Monarch series, but I don't like these at all. Yeah, it's slightly better than a default, but not really. It's on the same tier as everything in B tier, honestly. This just seems like a missed potential skin, yeah? If you just rename the origin like the Monarch series, pretty interesting. Next up is the Breach Ragnarok Frenzy. This is another example of a disaster skin. Like Breach is kind of old and boring, yeah? And so is the skin. I've completed his contract too, and just to get a Frenzy skin, and this I don't see this in game ever because nobody uses this skin. It's just trash. It's like the Brimstone Sheriff. Get this out of here. Contemplate your life decisions, you right art designers. Yeah, get this out of here. This is B tier, bad. Next up, ignore this. That's another Prime Frenzy somehow. And the last one, the Lightweight Frenzy. Get the blue version because blue is drip. Lightweight Frenzy, pretty dang drippy. Actually, in fact, this is for a Battle Pass skin. This is the best skin that's ever come out for the Frenzy. Yeah? Especially for a Battle Pass skin. Lightweight, I used to use this a whole lot before getting the Prime Frenzy. And if I needed a backup skin for whatever reason, I would use the Lightweight Frenzy. Yeah? Only upgrade to the blue variant, though. But this, for a Battle Pass skin, I'm actually putting in S tier. I think that it's really that good, and if we could get more skins like that, Riot will give you more money. So this is the tier list in there. I'm not going to organize those tiers like I usually do into like first place and all of that stuff. This is just what's in there. S tier, A tier, B tier. Let me know what you guys think of my placements of these in the comments down below. Where would you place some of these skins? Yes, and did I miss any skins that you know of? Also, what skin series would you like to, what skins would you like for me to do next? Actually, sorry, I go in my own order. It's going to be Sheriff next. Sorry, don't answer that in the comments. But, yeah, have a good day. Don't suck like me, and I'll see you guys in the next one.